been thinking a lot lately about how we can be kind of fickle and how we're never really satisfied with where we are, whether that be where we are in life or where we are living. And I think us nomads are no exception. A lot of nomads move quite quickly across the country and even across the world, moving. And while I don't hold it against anybody for moving around and seeing things, I certainly would like to see a lot more of the country and the world than I am, at least at the pace I am. But when I started this whole thing of living in the van, I knew that I was going to have to be static. That's why I chose the name Static Camper Van for a YouTube channel. But lately, I've noticed that I've been getting this kind of itchy feet, the grass is always greener, want to get up and move and go someplace mentality a little bit more lately. And I'm not quite sure why that is. Pretty happy with where I am, but I think it's just the idea that I'm on wheels and maybe I should be moving a little bit more. So my idea lately was to focus not on big grandiose trips, but to focus on what's around me a little bit more, because that was really the plan all along. So this is what I did last Sunday, is I focused on a neighborhood of Seattle that I haven't been to very much. Now my first stop was the Queen Anne neighborhood of Seattle. And I didn't stop there for any particular reason other than I was running errands most of the day Saturday, and I was tired, and I looked for the nearest place that I could park overnight, and that ended up being Queen Anne. So I've been trying to get to all the farmers markets in Seattle area to check them out. I finally made it down to the Ballard market. And I've been to Ballard a little bit. I just haven't been here on a Sunday and made it to a farmers market. But I think I found the best reason to come to Ballard's. That is this little pizza stand that, if you follow Rick, is better known as Dream Side Out. He said this is pretty good pizza, so I think I'm going to get in line.
I'm not supposed to say.
Oh, that's okay.
That's yeah.
I had no idea it was top secret.
20 slice pepperoni for you.
That's it.
Thank you.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, this is one of the best slices of pizza I have ever had. I probably should have ordered a whole one. And I'm gonna stop talking and get eaten because this is darn good.
Sing hurrah, for the flag will set you free. And we sang a chorus from Atlanta to the sea. When we went marching through Georgia. Hi there, my name is Connor Dunworley, and I play every other Wednesday at Molly McGuire's Irish Pub in Fremont. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Have a great day, bro.
As a testament to just how good this pizza is, I just came back for a second slice. So I was beginning to think that there was no artisanal coffee places here in this Ballard Farmers Market, but look at what I found. I found one. On like a little bicycle cart, because what we don't want to do is we don't want to go over there. Can you see that? Yeah, I'm not getting that coffee. So I've come down here to Kubota Gardens, which is just a few minutes from downtown Seattle. The story here to these gardens is a little bit sad in that the fellow who started this garden space was Japanese, and he got sent to an internment camp, as many of the Japanese did back after World War II. Somehow, though, he managed to hold on to his property here, and the story is a little bit happy in that he was able to come back here and continue his work on the gardens and expanding it after he got out of the internment camp. And I believe his family still own the property today. It's interesting, Mr. Kubota's idea for this garden was to create a Japanese-style garden, but to use local native plants to the Pacific Northwest. So that's what you see here when you walk around is all of the trees and plants are what we normally see, but they're just arranged in a Japanese kind of style. Very cool, very interesting. Sometimes I need to be reminded that there is beauty everywhere, and the grass is really green right where I'm at. I don't need to drive hundreds of miles to have a really lovely day.